I'm going to go to query variety here, and let's look for peanuts from 2018 to 2020. And I'm interested in finding a variety that first has a yield, and I want that yield to be greater than 3,000 pounds per acre. But I'm also interested in making sure that my dig days are, let's go less than 140. I want something a little bit more, make sure I'm on the earlier side there. So then also I'm really interested in making sure my TSMK percentage is high because then I'm going to improve my output. It improves my efficiencies. So let's say I want something that is greater than 70%. Go ahead and click on search, and now we're going to get our result list here of any varieties that they have met this criteria in a trial. So I'm not interested in these top two. There's only single data records available for them. It's not going to really help me to look at that. And that's going to leave me with 9 selected varieties remaining here that have multi-year data. So now that I have those 9 varieties selected, I'm going to go ahead and click on compare. That's going to bring us over to the compare page, where now we can look at all of those varieties side by side and compare the data accordingly. So I can see here that I've got these ranges of yields and TSMK values and all the other values that might be important to me. And so you can tell that there's different varieties here, or different number of variety records for each variety, meaning that some of these varieties were tried in more locations over a longer period of time. And that just gives you some indication to the importance of these different averages. So like I could before, I can go ahead and click on that value and I can see the breakdown. I can see all 6 of those variety records that are available for the Georgia Greener. And if I wanted to be able to do that for the entire set, if I just click on the data field name over here, that will allow me to see the breakdown of all the averages for every variety that's included in my comparison. So as you're going to see, there's going to be some blank spots in here where variety wasn't included in a certain trial. If you're interested in being able to compare this where the varieties were all in the same trial, that's called correlated data. And you can turn correlated data on by coming up here to the top. So now what you see is I'm only looking at data where all of these varieties that I currently have selected existed in the exact same trial. And that's called correlated data here at the top. And you can turn that on or you can turn that off. And then if you're interested in taking all of this information and doing more with it, you can either copy that link and send it to somebody. You can download the data as an Excel sheet. That Excel sheet will have first this exact view that you're looking at here of the summary, but then it'll also have in a second tab all of the detailed data that makes up these averages. And then the last option you would have here is to be able to export or save this view as an image. It will take this table and turn it into an image that you can use in a presentation or another report.